Hey, well, guys, it's time to kind of dive into the Challenger Rod. Now, the Challenger Rod is an excellent rod and a choice that you might find yourself presented with as you continuously kind of progress down and finally get to those, deeper levels into Mariana's Vel. It gets crazy down here. And, guys, we got guides up on how to complete the whole update. I individually broke it up, so it was fairly easy for you guys yesterday. So if you need a video on how to do this, how to catch any secret fish, whatever the case is, check out the channel. We got all that up. So, guys, subscribe, and we'll post it because we'll get the bell, make it go ding, as per usual. I mean, dude, it's YouTube. Of course, hit the like button sometime, Go ahead. Ain't gonna hurt you. All right, so that be the case, guys. Today, we're going to go over the Challenger Rod. Best enchants, everything about the Challenger Rod you need to know. You're all-in-one stop video, guys. This is going to be the ultimate Challenger Rod video. Now, here is this area here. Guys who want to know a cool fact about this area that I recommend, and let me get my glider, dude. I got to get my glider. I haven't got it started and booted up here. I'm going to advanced glider right here, boom. Guys, I've filled out almost all the bestiaries down here in Mariana's Vel, and I have to say, there's only one thing I'm missing, and it's two secret fish, which we're going to be getting those later today, dude. I'm pretty excited about those. I love me a secret fish, and I'm sure some of you guys do as well. So yeah, guys, once you're down here in the Challenger's Deep, you want to go ahead and go buy this. I'm assuming you already got a Glimmerfin suit. But if you don't have Glimmerfin suit level 2, here's a little suggestion. Just put on your winter cloak that you normally get from Northern Expedition. It will keep you warm enough down here to fish endlessly as well. So yeah, that's just if you don't have Glimmerfin suit level 2, then you can also use your winter cloak, which I will admit, I used the winter cloak at first quite a bit as I was first kind of being presented and coming down here. So obviously, guys, we are going down where you get the frozen Leviathan secret fish. And why is I don't know why the advanced glider is not wanting to work as smoothly today, but it is what it is. So we're going to go down here, and then we're going to showcase the location of the Challenger Rod. But not only that, we're going to go over all the stats about the Challenger Rod and what it offers. I, myself, am saving up for the Ethereum Prism Rod, which we'll have a video on that later today, talking about that and deep diving on that. But it's a $15 million rod. Let's not talk about that in this one. But the Challenger's Rod sits at a price tag of about $2 to $2.5 million, I believe. And overall, it's a rod that I see most players buying at the go as they're progressing further down in Mariana's Vel, which I don't think is necessarily a bad choice. I think the Challenger Rod seems to offer some high-quality traits, and with its hefty price tag, think about it. The Challenger's Rod is actually worth more than the Tempest Rod, which is on my back, and the Heavens Rod, which is now not that good. And guys, let's face it, what happened to the Heavens Rod? It used to be the best rod in the game, and then it quickly just, I don't know, it just disappeared in terms of quality, huh? Did I go the wrong way? Yep, it's right over there. I went the other way. All right, so let's kind of go over here, and then we are going to see this rod in all of its glory. Now, in terms of visuals, it looks sort of like the Tempest Rod or an Arctic Rod or some rod you would find at the Northern Expedition, because it is a nicey place in here. But the Challenger Rod here, if we click on it, a rod for the most dedicated fishers, rewarding precise skill and perseverance with accelerated progress, a lure speed of 80%, a luck of 110%, a control of 0.2, and a resilience of 30%, and a max kg of infinite. Woo! I mean, for the price tag, I guess so. It would make sense, right? So this is probably like about a stage 7 rod. All right, it's 2.5 million. We could take this. So how do we really do this? Well, I would say the Challenger Rod is a good money-making rod, XP grinding rod, with all lured fish being given a 20% progress speed modifier. Yeah, there's a couple good abilities with this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I would say, if I had to say, guys, my go-to rod in the game right now is the Tempest Rod. Now, if you're debating Tempest Rod, Challenger Rod. Okay, so my go-to rod in the game right now is the Tempest Rod. I would go as far as saying the Challenger's Rod is slightly better than the Tempest Rod, which makes sense. It's about 2.5 mil. So, if I hadn't already bought the Tempest Rod, I would definitely buy the Challenger's Rod as the next stop. The Challenger Rod with a 0.2 control, not bad, not bad. Gonna be honest, it's pretty good. Now, say, hey, I want to enchant my Challenger's Rod. What's gonna be the best thing for that? Well, since it's not much different in comparison, but slightly better than the Tempest, I think if you want to grind XP, you're gonna want Clever, of course. Now, For me, I'm not max level, so I have Clever on my Tempest Rod, and it's been doing me wonders. It helps every time I catch fish. I'm just getting that double bonus. I mean, why not, right? Why not have that there? However, quality could be useful for near instant catches. I mean, steady is going to be good for faster catches. Quantum, if you're max level and you just want to make the biggest, massive amounts of money you can. That's what I would say. So, that be the case. That's the Challenger's Rod. Now, will I be buying the Challenger's Rod? Myself. I think most definitely I will end up buying the Challenger's Rod if I don't get the Ethereum Prism Rod first, which I think that's just going to be a lot of savings. But considering the Challenger's Rod is not much different than the Tempest Rod, you know, besides being slightly better, I might just stick it out with the Tempest Rod till I'm able to get my Ethereum Prism Rod because, dude, then I can make the real good money. The unlimited money till they buff it. I mean, until they debuff it. You know, they patch it. They take it away from us. Which Fish has a tendency to do that. Here's the Seraphic Rod. We're patching it. You can't have it no more. Well, what you just gave it to it. It's like giving a kid ice cream and taking it away. That's what they did with the Seraphic Rod. I understand that. I mean, you can't give a kid like 20 scoops of ice cream when we were like, you're supposed to only get one. So, it's going to be too sweet then. So, that be the case. That is where you get the Challenger Rod. That's my recommendation on the best enchantments for the Challenger's Rod. That is my comparison to the Tempest Rod to the Challenger's Rod. Now, the next question, before we head off here, you might be asking, is it the best rod in the update? No, obviously not. It's a very wishful thinking. But I would say this rod, from what I'm seeing, guys, the Challenger's Rod is second to best rod in this update. And I can't believe I'm saying that. I really can't, but it's definitely top 3, and it might be second to best. And that's saying a lot. That is actually saying a lot, guys. This might be a go-to rod. But here's the thing, guys. Later today or tomorrow, I will have a full in-depth tier list breakdown of everything about these rods and which ones are the absolute best. I will have that video up. It's in the works, guys. I'm working on it, but I want to make sure I get I get everything right, you know. We got a collective of like the Ethereum Prism. If I'm not going to get my hands on the rod, I need to talk to people. I need to study people that have the rod so I can give you guys valuable information about it. So I'm making sure that I'm prepping everything in the background to make sure that the tier list video is superior and going to be your one-stop video for that. So guys, keep that on the lookout in your sub boxes, or just check the channel throughout the day because we upload a lot, and we got a lot of uploads today coming too. So this is the first one to kickstart us off. Let's go find those other rods.